Prime Minister Modi raised concerns over digital arrest fraud while addressing the nation in Mann Ki Baat on the 27th of this month. He warned Indians against the emerging online fraud known as digital arrest, where several people are reportedly being scammed out of millions of rupees by fraudsters. Radhika.
That's right. In fact, this is a scam, Divya, that involves scammers impersonating government officials, especially from law enforcement departments. They contact their victims through phone calls or WhatsApp, Skype, mostly pretending to be either cops or officials from the customs department, and then victims are generally shown a police station-like setup. The target is accused of illegal activity, which the scammers say has led to person's arrest. So certainly very, very frightening. Thousands of people, Divya, have fallen victim to such scammers, though there is nothing called digital arrest in law. As for more on this, let's go to Vani Gupta, who is a digital arrest victim. She will tell us what exactly she went through. Thank you, Vani, for joining us on this important discussion. Shocking what has happened to you. Take us through what exactly was told to you. How did these impersonators manage to escalate fear in you? How unnerving was this experience? Can you describe in detail what exactly really transpired?
Right.
It happened to me exactly as Prime Minister Modi described on Mann Ki Baat, which is I got a call. The guy on the other side said he's calling from DHL and that there is this package. And the fact that this package is going from Bombay to Beijing and that I've been involved in some money laundering scam. And I completely believed it because it all looked extremely genuine. And I was transferred from the so-called DHL to police to CBI to ED. And it went on like that. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. But the important thing to note is that this digital arrest that happened to me is exactly as it's being described now in the papers. I'm reading more about it. They put the fear of God in you. They show you all kinds of documents which look absolutely genuine. There are different men. There are, it's all on Microsoft Skype. The IDs keep changing on Microsoft Skype. Different men keep coming, posing as different officials. There was a document that I was shown, which was signed by Barun Mitra. They keep telling you that everything is on record and everything is being uploaded on this, we're watching every hour of your life. And that's how it played out. Now, I want to tell you, it's one thing to be scammed by the scamsters because scamsters are designed to scam. But what is really, really upsetting me, the reason why I'm getting emotional is not because of what happened to me. The reason why I'm so upset is because I feel scammed by the banks. My account was with HDFC. I went and made RTGS transfers from HDFC. All of the while, I was on Microsoft Skype video while I was at HDFC. And nobody asked me as to why my bank balance is suddenly looking so bloated. Nobody asked me, why are you making these huge transfers? Nobody from the bank alerted me to the fact that these kinds of scams now are so prevalent. Dear ma'am, please sit down. You're looking so panicked. You're looking so distressed. These kind of scams have become extremely prevalent. This is what the modus operandi is. Is this what has happened to you? If this has, let us tell you it's a scam. Nobody at the bank told me this. And I was happily allowed to make these huge RTGS transfers. The money went into ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, this was apparently a doodwala and who has never seen more than 1,000 rupees in his bank account, apparently. And suddenly the bank balance in that bank account became 100,000x. It's not a multiple of 2, not a multiple of 3, but I'm talking about 100,000. Now, there is no automated alarm system. There is no red flagging system. Suppose the government knows that I make, let's say, 5 lakh rupees a month, 4 lakh rupees a month. If suddenly 10,000 rupees, 10,000 crores is deposited into my account, is the bank not expected to check, hey, Vani, where did you land up this 10,000 crores from? Could this be criminal money? Should the bank not be calling me? Should my account not be frozen right then and there? Why does that not happen? Does RBI not care? Do the banks not care? The banks don't care because this is savings account. This is a savings account. If it were a credit card transaction, if you spend 50,000 rupees on your credit card, you immediately get a call from the bank. But you can transfer a very, very large amount into suspect accounts that have never seen this kind of money. Nobody from the bank cares. all of my money went into Federal Bank. It all went into one single branch of Federal Bank. There are only a handful of these scamsters. It is also clearly established that all of them are trading crypto on Binance, the cryptocurrency platform. And that money has gone into Binance. How is it that we are allowing platforms like Binance to operate in this country when we know that all of the criminal proceeds immediately go into Binance because the money becomes irretrievable over there? It is all traded anonymously. Now, I have gotten to know this because I have quite, it's really ironical that I have been sued by the scammers and been told that I have colluded to scam them of money. So you see, it's all very complex. It's absolutely laughable. And I am amazed that RBI allows this to happen. Why are banks not held accountable? If banks were held accountable, then all of the cybercrime could come to a naught. If Microsoft Skype were held accountable, 2 months later, I have not heard from Microsoft Skype. They are not able to. It's not that they're not able to. They don't want to trace the locations of the IDs that were used to scam me. Why is that? Why is that? Why is the government not putting them, behind bars and asking them, hey, are you not going to cooperate in criminal investigation? Are we so insecure about our relationship with the US that we will allow the likes of a Microsoft to scam ordinary tax-paying citizens like us and not cooperate in police investigation? There is no reply from Microsoft Skype as yet. And why are platforms like Binance allowed to operate when we know that all of the criminal money is landing up on Binance?
Right, very valid questions being raised, and we're very sorry as to what really happened. And just in the last 4 months this year, 120 crore rupees have been lost by people who have been scammed of money. There are certain tips to protect yourself from digital arrest fraud, which includes that real government officials or law enforcement agencies will never ask for payment or banking details. Scammers often create a sense of emergency to make you act quickly without thinking, and do not share sensitive information such as KYC details, bank details, ID passwords, card details, CVV or OTPs, or even your PIN number with anyone, and always verify the officer's identity by independently contacting the government official or law enforcement agency. Those are some of the steps that need to be taken in order to save yourself from this emerging crime. That's, in fact, Radhika, when we are seeing so much of it, it's just getting rampant, and of course the Prime Minister taking stock of the situation as well in his Mann Ki Baat.